Hello everyone, welcome to this basic tutorial on using coroutines in Unity. Coroutines are functions that can be performed concurrently with the main game execution cycle. In this tutorial, I will use a practical example to explain the concept and also introduce the WaitForSeconds function, which makes it possible to wait for the execution of an operation for a specified number of seconds. This tutorial assumes that you have a basic understanding of C# programming in Unity. It was recorded using the 2022 version of Unity, but coroutines are available in many programming languages and previous versions of Unity. Before going on, I remind you that, as it happens with most of my tutorials, the text version of this video tutorial is available for free download at the link provided in the description. Our goal is to make the cannon fire a cannonball prefab, a simple black sphere, automatically every 3 seconds until an external event occurs that interrupts this routine. In this case, the external event will be the user pressing the S key, stop. To start, we need to create a script for the cannon and call it autoshoot. Within the main class, I define 3 variables to specify the starting point of the ball with respect to the cannon. Public GameObject spawn prefab. I will link the cannonball prefab in the Unity editor to this public variable. Vector3 spawn position. Quaternion spawn rotation. I calculated this point and the initial orientation, so I initialized these 2 values within the start function. Spawn position equals transform.position plus new vector3 minus 1.2f, 1.8f, 0f. Spawn rotation equals quaternion.euler minus 10f, minus 90f, 0f. It is clear that we need to implement a loop that repeats indefinitely unless an external event interrupts it, and includes a delay instruction of 3 seconds before moving on to the next iteration. The WaitForSeconds instruction allows us to pause for a specified amount of time, which in our case is 3 seconds. Now we need to create a while block to execute the main loop, which I am currently writing in an empty place in the script. While true, GameObject cannonball equals instantiate spawn prefab, spawn position, spawn rotation, null. Yield return new WaitForSeconds 3. Note: the cannonball prefab comes with a script which, upon startup, provides an initial forward push to the ball and sets the object to self-destruct after 3 seconds, so as to not fill either the virtual universe or the system memory with cannonballs. So, where should we place this while block? It can't be placed in start, as we cannot use yield WaitForSeconds there. Plus, in update would not delay it, as update is called on every frame of the game. We must, therefore, create a function called shoot that returns the type iEnumerator and includes the while block. This function will allow us to start a coroutine using the start coroutine instruction with the function name as a parameter between double quotes. Since the cannon needs to start firing immediately, we write start coroutine shoot within start immediately after initializing spawn position and spawn rotation. Let's save the script and go to the editor to try the script defined up to this point. To be able to stop or restart the coroutine, let's go back to the script and add two statements. We can stop the coroutine by checking if the S key is pressed and then calling the stop coroutine function with the shoot coroutine as a parameter. Similarly, we can restart the coroutine by checking if the R key is pressed and calling the start coroutine function with shoot as a parameter. So let's write in update if input.getKeyDown keycode.s stop coroutine shoot, if input.getKeyDown keycode.r start coroutine shoot. After adding these statements, let's save the script and go back to the Unity editor to try it out. That's all for this short tutorial. I hope it was useful to you. See you soon.